Yes. Yes. That's it. At this point begins a story as I told you just a while ago. As you turn around, this is where I have a little thing to say. You remember when we were at Three Corners Mabanda, I told you that sometimes late in the 60s, my mother was taking me from Kumba on our way crossing the Mungo, going to East Cameroon, and we're going to the Bamileke lands. But this point, this is where my story is. You see these old, dilapidated houses. These were customs checkpoint. It was showing you were living one social entity to the other. And so when you left Kumba and you were coming and to cross this bridge, man, everything of yours, all you were stripped naked. Especially at that time was around the Makiza period, where those from the East Cameroons, especially the Bamileke people, were suspected to be subverts even before they are proven guilty. So when you came from Kumba, as you arrived here, the custom officers and the gendarmes, they were all mixed patrol. They will give you a nice deep scrutiny. And again, I use that to say, for those arguing whether there was or there wasn't a document between East and West Cameroon during the reunification era, I use it to say, because of that checking that went here and laissez-passer that went with it, it's just like the visa to move from one country to the other. We can still say that it was a statehood in this side, just like it was one in the other side, as from what I've told you about this checkpoint. Anyway, let's move now towards the Mungo. Yes, my friend, this is how it is. Let's move. I came here now with my motorbike, but I will take a little walk. Come on, let's go very fast, because the battery may just die. Yes, as I'm saying, we are now in the real sense. As you are going from, if you're going through the Boya side, you will be around Iato. They will say that's the dividing line between East and West Cameroon, as per documents reported to be at the United Nations confines. Yes, and even pillars as such have been implanted somewhere there. But at this section of it, this water is one of the significant historical division. Yes, as you come to this narrow bridge, that's the history of Cameroon too. Yes, this bridge, from its construction and from its own particular survival and the lifespan it has gone through, you are reading here the story of a land that today is being moved around from left to right, mentally and otherwise, and even psychologically. And one never knows whether it's still in pieces or in tatters. Yes, this is the famous Mungo Bridge. Yes, and this is a point where there's a lot of activity still going on. But as I said, I can still come back in my mind in the early 60s or the mid 60s when Ahidjo and Foncha decided to make this a good linking line between East and West Cameroon, and there was a nice road constructed to that effect. Yes, we are standing like this, watching one arm of the bridge. Look at the water, very peaceful. So nature has nothing wrong with it. Just imagine how the water looks peaceful. See guys going about their normal business. Yes, trying to fetch just fine and get some more money. Nothing wrong with that. From this side to this other side, same business. Yes, the water is going peacefully, finding its way towards eternity. But then, the human nature, the human structure, the human mind, Aijos, the way he thwarted Fonchers, Bia, the way he's thwarting Funde and others, and the anger in other minds, like that of Aya Paul and that of Elat Ekontang, both of whom I interviewed, talking about this issue. So the way our minds play over issues that God has made, which is nature, that is the big question. And then comes another one, still from that Shakespeare, to be or not to be. Patrick Siane on the Mungo Bridge, coming from Kumba, and then slowly moving on. We'll be crossing the bridge pretty soon for Loum, so that I leave one end of Cameroon, from the west side to the east side. A story told this way is a story worth telling many ways. That's my opinion. So, what is yours? But I'm here telling mine. Come tell yours. Patrick Siane, K-Town boy in the southwest region of the Republic of Cameroon, formerly West Cameroon, formerly Southern Cameroons, Federal Cameroons, whichever you want, Rio dos Cameros, whatever you want, take it. Bye-bye for now. Put it on nature.